Here at CrossRoads, we've been focusing on what's next. 2 months ago, we hosted a What's Next night where we shared some plans and we prayed over, and that we asked you pray over as well. And this morning, we have an official update for you. If you don't have the opportunity to serve in or see our kids zone on Sunday mornings, there's a bit of a problem. And the problem goes for the same for the nursery and for the 412 student ministry space. Like we're just running out of room. I mean, that's what it is. We're running out of room. It's a great problem to have. Between the nursery and kids zone, there were 56 children checked in last Sunday. 412 student ministry, yeah. At 412, we had 25 students. So out of the 306 people here last Sunday, 81 were of the next generation, and that's just really awesome. So, our What's Next projects include renovating some space for our students, the 412 students, which is then going to allow us to give our old space right over there in the hallway, which we're currently in, to the kids zone. And that's going to allow the nursery to get some more space too, so it's kind of just a domino effect. We've already got the nursery working on some stuff for them. If you've seen our parking lot, it is desperately in need some care, so that's one of the projects included in this as well. And we've got a great opportunity here ahead of us at CrossRoads, and it's all just about the gospel, about reaching people who don't know Jesus. Before we go too much further, I'd like to just share a little bit about my aspect of the project and kind of fill you in on what 412 is and what we do. Right now, over the summer, we meet on Sundays in the morning, right after communion, and then Sunday nights is our main outreach event. We meet from 5:30 to 7:30. We have dinner, we hang out for a few, play some games, and then we dive into deep conversations about Jesus. Here's some photos of some things we've done over the past couple years. These first two are from our paint war, and I really wish I hadn't had my beard at this point because it took me quite some time to get all the paint out of it. So that was great. And then I believe this was last September, a local church reached out to us and just asked us to serve in their kids ministry area as they had an all-staff service. And it was just a great opportunity to plug in, get connected with another church, and see our students serve. These next two are from our blackout party, and this was our big outreach event of last year and will be our big outreach event again this year. Last year we had 45 students at this event. This year we're partnering with 2 other churches, and we expect to have 100 students in this building in October. We had fall retreat last November. This is our junior high kind of weekend trip. And let me tell you, if you are interested at all in only getting 2 hours of sleep for a couple nights, please contact me. I'd love to have you come out and help. But they are a great bunch. Love them to death. These next couple ones are from our Christmas party. And we had a gingerbread house build off. We had a white elephant exchange where somehow I ended up with a pair of boxers. But hey, that's okay. It worked out okay. And then back in February, we took our students on our all-nighter. It was fantastic. We took them to Winter Jam, which is basically just a one night, I should say, Christian music festival with artists like Jeremy Camp, Austin French, Andy Mineo, We the Kingdom. So it was just a great opportunity for them to get into some music, get into some worship, and hear some gospel presentations, and then we had some fun afterwards. Let's see. And we did this in April. This was from our coffee house night where we partnered with Life Church's student ministry, Switch Student Ministry. And this was 7th through 12th grade students. And we had 35 students there at Mad Goat. And it was just a great time. We just played some board games, prayed a little bit, had some worship, and it was just an awesome opportunity. And these next two just kind of show a little bit about what we do on Sunday nights. Like we said, we just play games. In this picture, you can see a couple of adults involved. Jason, as you can see right there in the corner there, he's actually a 9-square champ. He does show them who's boss every now and then, so it's great. But our mission here at CrossRoads is to share Christ with the world, and that same mission fills this student ministry. If you see a student with one of these shirts on, it says, "Don't be different alone." And it means they've accepted that challenge to not be different alone, to come together and lead others to how Jesus has called us to live. Our mission at 412 Student Ministry is to share Jesus with every student everywhere. Every student everywhere. Now, I know that's big, that's bold, But just in our area alone, in Vermilion County, there are 8,457 6th through 12th grade students. And I can guarantee you not all of them know about Jesus. And so as you consider giving to these different projects we've got going on, one of them will be a new space for our students. We're going to renovate the chapel area over there. And it's going to be a space where students can come to feel known, valued, and loved. A place where they can become fully devoted followers of Jesus. A place where they can belong. Our heart is to reach every 6th through 12th grade student everywhere and introduce them to Christ, teach them to grow in their faith and honor God, and unleash a generation of kingdom workers into the world. Your gift, it's going to renovate some space, but your gift is going to do so much more than that. It's going to change the world. It's going to change lives. Like, just think, what if your gift is a tool that results in one student inviting another student to church for the first time? That student is going to hear the gospel. Your gift will change lives. And right now, we want to be completely transparent with you. So here's the plan. At the end of August, renovation begins in the chapel area and the 2 classrooms for our 412 students. Once that gets completed, we are going to need some help with things like painting, flooring, installing tech, because we wanted to be as financially friendly with this project as we could. Some work is going to begin in the nursery soon, and then once 412 moves out of our current classrooms, Kids Zone's going to move in there and do whatever they need to make the space more usable for them as well. The parking lot is going to be underway soon, as after having a professional look at it, it's going to need completely stripped down, completely redone. Now, we estimate these projects to cost us $415,000. We already have a loan ready to be initiated when payments need to start being made. Now, at this time, I want to give a tremendous thank you to those who have already contributed. So far, we've already raised over $28,000 for this project. I want to say thank you so much for investing into this. Your gift is going to have such an impact to the mission of this church. And my heart believes that large number, that 415,000, it's not going to be any issue for us here. The leadership team is determined to take this step in faith, trusting in God to fulfill what we believe to be our mission here at CrossRoads. In fact, we have other things we would love to get done, like updating our carpeting in here, just doing some housekeeping things, putting some signage on our building that actually makes our church look like a church again and not so much like a big R. We want to invest in more AV equipment to provide better worship services. And all these projects, the ones we are doing and the ones we hope to do, are all aimed at reaching those who don't know Jesus. I've been personally praying that we not only get this initial $415,000, but that the hearts, a part of this church, are moved to go above and beyond. So, if you're here and you would love to invest into these projects, we have a few different ways you can do that. You can fill out one of our What's Next cards found back there on a pub table by the offering bin. Fill that out, whatever you're comfortable with. There's one-time, just a bunch of different offers, things on there. We also have the QR code on the screen. You can scan now. It's going to take you to our giving page. You'll just need to select the building fund and then make sure you comment in the comment section that it's for the new building renovation. Another way to invest in this is if you are interested in serving or helping do tasks we are accomplishing on our own. In a few weeks, you will find sign-up sheets out in the comments that you can sign up. There'll be different things that we'll need help with. Would love to have you be a part of that. Or you can find me after service today, and I can take your information down as well. And finally, the biggest thing we ask for is that you pray. Please keep all of this in your prayers. Pray for guidance for our leadership team. Pray for successful construction and project completion. Pray that these new spaces and all that we're doing be used as a tool to reach the lost.